What if I told you that your child, whether they bring you joy or challenge you, deeply chose you before birth as part of a sacred soul contract designed to help both of you evolve spiritually, and that understanding this single truth can transform your entire approach to parenting within 24 hours? What if the difficulties your child presents are not punishments or accidents, but precisely calibrated opportunities for your soul to develop qualities it could not develop any other way? This is not wishful thinking, nor is it a way to avoid responsibility. It is the ancient spiritual science of karma applied to the most intimate human relationship. As Paramahansa Yogananda, I have taught for decades that when we say your child is your karma, we are not speaking of burden or blame, but of a profound spiritual partnership orchestrated by divine intelligence. If you are ready to understand the deeper meaning of parenthood and to transform struggle into purposeful growth, comment below, I unite with the divine and my reality transforms. This declaration opens your consciousness to perceive the sacred contract hidden within every parent-child relationship. It too is. The suffering many parents experience comes from a fundamental misunderstanding of what children are and why they come to us. You look at your child and see someone who should fulfill your expectations, carry your dreams, behave according to your vision. When they do not, when they are difficult, rebellious, disappointing, or simply different from what you imagine, you feel frustrated, perhaps even betrayed. The conventional approach treats children as blank slates to be molded, as extensions of parental ego, as possessions that should conform to parental desires. Parents are told to control behavior, shape character, impose discipline to create the kind of child society deems successful. Yet despite endless effort, control, and worry, children often go their own way, parents remain anxious and exhausted, and the relationship becomes a battleground rather than a bond of love. Why does this approach fail? Because it operates from the false assumption that your child is primarily your creation, your responsibility, your project. But I tell you, your child is not yours at all. Your child is a soul eternal, complete, carrying the accumulated wisdom and unfinished lessons of many lifetimes temporarily entrusted to your care by divine intelligence for a specific purpose. As from my years of spiritual study and direct perception in deep meditation, I came to understand a truth that transforms everything about family relationships. Souls are not randomly assigned to parents. The law of karma, cosmic cause and effect, operates with absolute precision, drawing together those souls who have karmic connections requiring resolution or fulfillment. Before your child was conceived, before the body was formed, the soul that would become your child was magnetically attracted to you through the law of karmic affinity. Perhaps you and this soul loved each other in a previous life and have returned to continue that relationship. Perhaps you wronged each other in the past and now have the opportunity to balance that debt through service and forgiveness. Perhaps this soul possesses qualities you need to develop: patience if you are impatient, humility if you are proud, unconditional love if your love has been conditional. Or perhaps you possess qualities this soul needs to learn and you were chosen as the perfect teacher for their lessons. In any case, the meeting is no accident. Your child chose you and you chose them through the magnetic pull of unfinished karma seeking completion. When I say your child is your karma, I am saying something profound that has layers of meaning. First, your child reflects back to you aspects of yourself that need healing or transformation. If your child's stubbornness enrages you, look within. Where are you stubborn? If their neediness exhausts you, ask yourself, where do I have unmet needs, or where am I too self-sufficient and unwilling to receive?